people love my hair.
Your
my real
your
hair.
real hair.
Yeah,
okay.
my real hair.
But you don't.
It's I don't know what to do with it.
If you could have any type of hair, what would your ideal hair be and why?
This.
That.
It probably a little coarser, but just big.
Now, you have a little girl, I understand.
Yes.
Do you try to teach her about accepting her own beauty as she is?
The funny thing is, she is like way more confident about her hair than I am about mine.
So she likes her hair?
Yeah.
Does she have hair like yours?
Yeah. And that was one issue. I was kind of nervous about having a daughter.
She is a picture. She's cute as can be.
I love her. And I was nervous about having a daughter because all through school, I mean, and the funny thing is, when I think about her and the way she is about her hair, and I'm going, man, I wish I was that confident at my age, but my hair.
Now, your daughter, who you think has great hair and you support how she is, and she likes her hair the way it is, I heard she was getting teased, though, at school.
Yeah, she went to Patai Academy, which is closed now, which was an African holistic school. Everybody was locked, natural, meditation, vegetarian diet, yoga in the morning, wonderful. They closed. It was a great school. Then they closed, so I sent her to Catholic school. Everybody, maybe like 95% of the kids have perms. And they say bad things about her, and she's going, my hair is beautiful like Jesus, and it's pretty, and I'm pretty, and I'm like, way to go, you know, way to go. Because at that age, I would have probably had a nervous breakdown. I just wouldn't have made it.
All right, when we come back, we're going to talk to and meet Nikisha's daughter, Tiamat, and later...
Kinky.com, and here's a tip for you. If you're having trouble keeping moisture in your kinky or curly hair, be sure to prep your hair at night by spritzing it with 1 part aloe vera juice and rose water. Pin your hair into place and sleep on a silk pillowcase. When you wake in the morning, just fluff and go. Your hair will be super moisturized and smell great to boot.
Welcome back. I'm joined today by Kim Coles, and we're talking about what is good hair. And before the break, Nikisha told us that she didn't like her hair. She actually leaned over and told me just before we got started and said braids saved her life.
Yes.
And I didn't understand what she was talking about.
Braids saved my life. You know how she just said, you fluff your hair.
Yeah.
Mine didn't fluff. It shrinks.
Yeah.
So when I get water on it, it's like I ain't swimming, don't get wet, I ain't sweating, because it shrinks.
But when you braided it, you felt good about it.
Yeah, it's extensions.
Oh, you put extensions in.
Yeah.
I see. Which is, I don't want to be insensitive to it because there's a lot of energy on it, right? Everyone, yeah. Just like,
Yeah,
a lot of
energy, yeah.
Well, let's talk to your daughter now, okay? Now, Tiamat has been teased for her coarse hair. She's a very, she's a very confident young lady.
Very.
All right, let's meet her. Let's see what, Tiamat, come on out. Guys, this is where it starts. That's beauty, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. But your mom is telling me, you're beautiful, by the way. You know that, right? Yeah, of course. Of course, she should, too. But I heard the kids are kind of saying not such nice things at school. Is that true?
Yes.
Tell me what they're saying.
They always say I need a perm, but I don't listen.
There's another option.
Yes.
They say this stuff to you. What do you say to them, or what do you think?
Tell them what you told me.
You can tell. What does she say?
She said that somebody at school told her, Mom, such and such said that I need a perm. I said, well, tell her she has battery acid in her hair and her brain is going to fry. Tell her that.
Did you tell her that? No, you didn't feel like telling her that? You didn't want to be mean to her. Yeah. Look, here's the deal. Come here. Give me that smile.
I know that wasn't right, y'all, but it's my baby.
Come here, you. Come here. You just sit up and look at me. Hey. The heck with them, yeah? Do you have friends at school? Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend?
Jordan.
Jordan? Let's say hi to Jordan.
Jordan's going to see you. Say hi to Jordan.
Did you see that camera right there?
You're supposed to be at school.
There you are. Hey, Jordan. And by the way, conducts Loving Your Hair workshops all over the world. And her clients include Jill Scott, Will Smith, Anna Lathan, and Kim Coles. Please welcome Felicia Leatherwood. Hi, Felicia. So, I'm certainly learning how much distress this is causing, particularly African-American women and girls. What are we to do with this?
Well, that's what the workshops are about, is basically just empowering women all over the world, women of color who've gone through this all their lives. Yeah. All their lives.
Is there a takeaway message you want to give women out there who are struggling with this issue or have been under the sway of it but not really even realized it, perhaps?
The biggest thing that I tell them is that it's about confidence. It really is. There's a lot of insecurity that is attached to us, and we want that to be positive.
Well, Felicia, now, Nikishi, I think you heard what she was saying. What does she need to do to love her own hair and to own it and do something with it that makes her happy?
Accept it and know that it is her and that her beauty is not in her hair. It's in who she is.
I went natural probably between 89 and 91 when natural, now it's a fad. People are going natural because everybody else is going natural.
Well, I'm learning there's different kind of experiences in natural. But my question is, would you let Felicia work with your natural hair a bit?
I wear my natural hair out a lot. It's just that I don't know how to maintain it. Of course I will.
Okay,
She's the
good.
bomb.
I want her to take you guys off, work on it a little bit, and then come on back, and let's see what Felicia can do for you, okay?
Not a problem.
We're talking about African-American women and their hair, which has been a topic of intensity, pride, controversy for a long time. In fact, such a long time, as I got ready for the show, I was educating myself. This goes all the way back to African heritage. Different tribes would define themselves by how they wore their hair. For centuries, this went on. And some people thought good hair was one thing. It gets very confusing to me. But they're very strong feelings when you mention a word like natural or chemically straightened. What'd you call it? Crack cream?
Creamy crack.
Creamy crack. or weave. And I'd like to get into what this is all about, where the emotions come from, what they mean for people. So thank you, ladies, for joining us today. I really do appreciate it. This is going to be our debate panel. So, Cassandra, I want to jump in with you with one big first question. What does it mean to have good hair?
To have, that is such a loaded question. Such a loaded question.
Yes, it was.
Give me that one first. I'll just say what my mom used to tell me. My mom was a hairstylist, and she told me there's no such thing as good or bad hair. There's different grades of hair. Maybe you got a good grade, and maybe your grade is not so high. And if it's not so high, we can work with that. But I think in the African-American community, when we say good hair, it's manageable. It's low maintenance. It's easy for me to take care of. That's good hair.
What do you think? You're saying yes?
It's all about that manage. It's all about manage, okay? The hair that grows from the root, that's good hair. That's your hair, okay?
It's Elisha, right?
Elisha.
Elisha. What do you do for your hair?
I put a creamy crack in it, okay? Been doing it ever since I was 12. My auntie put the relax in. Since I was 12, my auntie put the relax in. There you go.
You seem
still on that cream.
You're proud of
but you know what? I am proud because I am me. Nobody would never be me. Okay?
Wait, Monda disagrees though, Monda?
No, actually, I'm from the South, and good hair meant that you had a little more white blood in you than black blood. Okay? Good hair, yeah. You got Indian in your family. Nobody knows their family history. Nobody knows their family history. They all say, that's because I got Indian in my family. No, that was the slave master some years ago. That had nothing to do with